Boy, it sounds good. Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here, and today I want to talk about competition and why it's so good for everybody. Casio, probably a newcomer. I mean, they've been doing digital pianos forever, but they're a newcomer into the pro market. They've been doing it a few years, and they've been doing a tremendous job with it. And they've been doing so well that their latest keyboard, the Casio Privia PX-5s, was, after attending the NAMM show earlier this year, my keyboard pick of the year for a number of reasons. Because it's only 24 pounds, and it's fully weighted hammer action, and the feel is just, the action is just amazing on it. Ebony and ivory simulated texture on it. It sounds fantastic, and the whole bottom line of what put me over the fence on this thing was you could put eight pen light batteries into this thing, and you could run without any electricity, just pen light batteries. At a beach, at a mountain, friend's backyard, doesn't matter. And I was waiting for something like that for 20 years. So that made it my keyboard pick of the year after attending NAMM 2013. But now we've got another player into the market. And thank you, Casio, for coming up with that, because you've inspired other players to try to outdo you. And it's because of what you've done with that PX-5s and the others before that. Now we have Korg, who has been, into the business also forever. They have a new product out called the Korg Kross. And the Korg Kross is a phenomenal product. It's supposed to be here in North America around August of 2013. We're past that now. Right now, as of this recording, this is October. I'm in Los Angeles, which is a major metropolis. We have a whole bunch of guitar centers here, and not one of them has a Korg Kross in stock yet. But I happened to find a Sam Ash music store that had one in stock. So I was playing that today. You could not pry me away. At least 90 minutes I was there playing. It was fantastic. I thought, okay, they're both the same price. They're both under $1,000. Well, $999 US dollars. I thought for that price, the keyboard action on that Kross would turn me off. So I had to go and try it. The action was phenomenal. It's not as good as the RH3, but it's really good. I was impressed. I could definitely play with that. So the reason I'm so impressed with that keyboard, and not only because it also uses pen light batteries. In fact, it uses 2 less. It uses 6 pen light batteries as opposed to 8 with the Casio. It does weigh 3 pounds more than the Casio. It's 27 pounds, but you can still carry that under one arm. That's the 88 key version. They also have a 61 key version that weighs only 9.5 pounds with a handle built into the back that you can just pick it up and carry it without a case. How cool is that? But anyway, the reason I am so impressed with that Korg Kross, not just the batteries, not just the lightweight, it is a workstation. It has 16-track sequencer. And not only that, I mean, a thing like the Kronos that costs so much money also has an audio recorder built in. You've got 16 MIDI tracks and 16 audio tracks, which is, phenomenal. The Kross has 16 MIDI tracks. It's got the 16 MIDI track sequencer, and it has a 2-track audio recorder built in on top of that. So you can plug in a microphone, or you can plug in a guitar. And you can have your friend playing guitar while you're playing the keyboard. Plus, you're recording 16 MIDI tracks at a time. And if the 2 audio tracks aren't enough, you can bounce that so you can get more tracks and so on and so forth. But another cool thing about that is you've got this drum beatbox built in. And for those of you who've seen, those things where you have a drum machine that has 16 LEDs that light up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then those LEDs are on buttons. You have the exact same thing built into the Kross. Not only that, because it's a workstation, not a stage piano, a workstation has a whole plethora of sounds built in. It has 640 different sounds built in, 384 combis or combinations, 48 drum kits, 32 of them are preloaded, and then you've got general MIDI on top of that, and so on and so forth. And then you have 16 favorites, so you can actually pick and choose and store them into your favorites. You've got 16 slots to do that. And as far as layering, if you want to layer sounds, that's called combis with Korg, you can layer up to 16 sounds easily. And as though that's not enough, I mean, couple that with the battery power and everything. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, this is why competition is so healthy.